There are two worlds that are being created in front of your eyes, in case you haven't realized it yet. And basically they are hell and they are heaven. Now, if you're a smart guy, I'd imagine that you want to live in heaven. But it's first important that we identify the rules that the other, that the devil, that the evil, that the asleep, that the co-opted, that the censored, that the liars are really living like. And the key is actually how people speak and also the vocabulary that they use. That's all you really need to know. Okay. So, the first one, and there's going to be a lot of uncomfortable truths in here. So here's the first one. 85 to 90% of men are addicted to sex pleasure. I just want to let that sit with you for a little minute and just notice how that feels in your body. Does it feel to be true? Do you want to live in a world of lies or do you want to live in a world of truths? That's all you need to decide. Number two, because number one is true, this is a psychological observation that I believe is true. Most men project their addiction and attachment to sex on women. Women then feel this corrupted intention and they interpret it as this person wants to use my body for their own sexual gratification. Have I lied so far? You might have an opinion about it, but I have not lied so far. I've just told you the truth. I've told you observations. That's what I've told you. Okay? Therefore, this leads to most women hating men. Now, of course, there's going to be a lot of nuance in here. That is all. Okay? Now, I believe if you are somebody who believes in reality creation, maybe you've watched me for a long time or other people and you like the work of people like Neville Goddard, for instance, you might like the idea of the law of attraction. We're going to go back to paradise. But you have to believe paradise exists. You have to want to believe it exists. So, here's the new reality that I propose. Number one, men are inspired by beauty, service, duty, and stewardship. It means we take care of the world. Duty, it means we align ourselves with something higher than our own pleasure. Duty, it means to serve something higher than yourself. Because you can actually, this is just another objective reality, right? The problem is men are addicted to sex pleasure. That's the first problem. Men serving themselves. This is why people who watch or listen to people like Fresh and Fit and follow their advice and sleep with 50 women thinking that it will sustain them, end up eventually feeling empty. Because by 2030, this is only going to become more distinct. There are going to be more people living in hell, and you can tell by looking at them. They're ugly, they're unattractive, their thoughts have taken over their face, their body is constricted and tight, their shoulders are tight, their hips are dysfunctional, they do not feel at ease and light in their own body. Here's the real truth. Men do not lie, filter, or censor this deep inner truth. That's what you have to do. Do not lie, do not filter, do not censor your deep inner truth, what you feel in your body to be true. Because when you do this and when you speak to a woman and you believe that you want to connect with her because you both want to pursue a creative act together, and you know what, that could be sex. But be honest about it. I want to live in a world where I can have some sense of duty. I want to live in the world where I can have a companion whereby we can co-steward and lead the world into a place that is more consistent with truth and heaven than warped reality and hell and lies. That is not a theory, that is a fact. Speak soon.